finally hit the day where we're gonna do our review. BOSS EXT. We're gonna go over some stuff for it, and then I'm gonna give you my review. All right, let's get to her. All right, so like I was saying, it's that time we do our review on the EXT. All right, so let's just go over this plow a little bit, and then I'll give you my honest review about it. Now, obviously, it's expandable snow plow, 8 feet all the way out to 10. You got a fixed wing on each side. It's a 20-degree angle. Fixed. I did get the snow guard on mine because I do plan on eventually moving some pretty serious snow with this. Whew, it is cold. My goodness, it is cold. Minus 22, quite the extreme. As you can see, I got a brand new pile of sand in there. We had about 20 millimeters of rain fall down a couple days ago, and now we're back to minus 22. It's beyond cold. Sorry, I just got a text message here. Anyways, we'll get back to the BOSS here. So like I said, it's a 20-degree fixed wing. All it does is we have a cylinder here to push this part open a foot. It just slides on this, on these bushings here. Top and bottom. It's pretty simple design. That's why I like it. Here, I'm gonna drop this thing down. Like I was saying, it's a pretty simple design. It's a fixed 20-degree wing on it. Both wings just slide with these bars, with these urethane bushings here, so those are replaceable, nice and easy. Very easy to access the hydraulic cylinder, open and close the wings. Yeah, it's pretty good, pretty decent little plow. It's got the RT3 hook attachment system. It's a 30-inch height blade, so the blade's 30 inches high. It's 11 gauge steel on the blade itself. Oh, excuse me, my goodness. The cutting edge is 6-inch high. 6 inches high. That's that down here. That's that down there. 6 inches in height, half-inch thickness. Whew, my goodness, it is freezing out here. The lighting on the plow, we have the LED lights on this one. I don't think I got the shoes on this one. You can get it with shoes. Yeah, I didn't get the shoes on mine. There's no shoes on it, so I didn't get the shoes. It's a full trip plow, so the whole blade itself will trip forward, so the cutting edge is not a trip, it's the full blade. Those are the springs for the cutting edge on it. Yeah. Whew. Got 4 trip springs on it. The weight of this plow, it's every bit of 1,000 pounds. I hope you guys can hear me. I got my skid steer running in the background. I gotta go do a bit of sanding if there's a good time to do this. Oh, wow, it is cold. It is really cold. But yeah, it's a full trip plow. Only got, it's a lift cylinder, cylinders to angle, obviously, and a cylinder to push the wing out. Oh, wow, it is a little cold out here. Yeah, so it's a pretty good sized plow. I mean, it's 10 feet wide and it's got those fixed wings, so you can move a pretty good amount of snow with it. It's a pretty good plow. Yeah, so it's also got nine vertical ribs on it throughout the whole plow. So I mean, it's pretty rugged, pretty tough. Yeah, so it's got the smart hitch on it. It's everything's easily accessible. It's not very much different from the old school plows. I do have a V-Plow over there, which has been a pretty good plow. I've had that one for going on 10 years now. Now that we've gone over some things about this plow, what I'd like to do is give you my review, my thoughts on this plow. Now, if you're gonna pick up contracts where it's wide open parking lots, big parking lots, this is gonna be the plow for you. But be prepared, because you're not done when you buy this plow if you're gonna work it hard. Like, we're just going over the actual blade construction with the 9 vertical ribs and everything. The blade itself is very, very tough. The weak point on this plow is right here, this lovely A-frame. So be prepared, you're gonna have to do some work on it. It's basically just pieces of angle iron on each side, and then you actually have a tube here and a tube here. It's under constructed, if you ask me. I mean, I do plan on beefing this up because I know that is the weak point of this plow, and pretty much the only weak point of this plow. And we actually got a shock absorber here for the tripping of the plow. But anyways, the A-frame is the weak point of it. It's gonna need some work. You're gonna need to be doing some welding, some custom fabrication on that part of it for sure. Other than that, it's pretty rugged, pretty tough. I mean, pretty indestructible, but the A-frame itself definitely needs some work. Let's go over and have a look at my V-Plow here. So you can see the V-Plow frame here. It's a full steel tube. It's not angle iron like the A-frame over there. Now, if that A-frame was a full tube, it wouldn't be a weak point. But because that was done that way, it is a weak point, and the only weak point. Like I said, this plow is tough. It's built to last. You know what? I'm gonna load up the sander. We're gonna go do a bit of sanding, and we will talk about it as I'm sanding that, because I am freezing my butt off here. All right, let's do that. Sorry about that, guys. Probably not the best day to be reviewing that plow, because it's got to be done outside. And my goodness, it is cold. But yeah, I'm sure most of you know that BOSS has actually been bought out. I believe it was 2014. They were bought out by Toro. Don't need too much sand here, but yeah, they're bought out Toro 2014. And Toro's done an alright job. I don't know who designed the EXT, but they did a good job. Minus that A-frame. That A-frame is way, way under engineered. I mean, it doesn't take rocket science to figure out that that should have been a steel tube and not just a piece of angle iron. Now, I knew that going into buying this plow. I wanted the EXT. I knew the A-frame was no good. The reason why I wanted the EXT, oh my goodness, this thing's been running for 20 minutes and she's still cold. Poor machines. But yeah, I wanted the EXT. I wanted the EXT because of the design, the simplicity to service it. Its competitor would be Western Wideout, and Western, it's a nice plow, don't get me wrong, it's a nice plow. I know a lot of guys in the area that run them and they like them. I just don't like how a lot of things are sealed in there. To service it, it's going to be a pain in the butt. Plows like that are meant for big open up parking lots. They're not meant to be doing these little shut this down, these little Joe Blow sites. They're meant for big open parking lots. They're meant to be doing windrowing, and that's pretty much it. That's why I bought that plow, because I do plan on putting it to work on some large opened up parking lots, because we are definitely going to be expanding into the plowing snow plowing industry here over the next couple of years. But yeah, that's the whole reason why I went with the EXT. I knew the A-frame was bad going into it. So if you do go ahead and buy the EXT, know going into it you are fully well gonna have to do some reinforcement on the A-frame. Just not a good job engineering, that's for sure. Alright guys, so that's pretty much it. You notice I'm not at the shop anymore. I decided to come home. Wrapped around up, close the sander down. Anyways, hopefully this little bit of information on the BOSS EXT will be able to help someone out down the road. Like I had said to you, be prepared to do a little bit of work with that A-frame when you buy this plow. That's the only underbuilt thing on this plow. In my mind, it is one of the best built plows on the market today, minus the A-frame. Anyways, I'm gonna head on out. Well, head on in actually, not out, gonna go in. Bad joke, just ignore me. Gonna head on in there, spend some time with the wife and family. And yeah, consider subscribing. You're gonna give a thumbs up. You guys take care. Catch you on the next one. Oh, P.S. We're going plowing tonight. Catch you in the next one.